r/askreddit, which Disney princess would win the Hunger Games and why? Likely Elsa, she's one of the few with genuine superpowers. It goes past just superpowers, she's basically a weapon of mass destruction. Mulan, trained warrior with excellent survival skills. Also highest body count of any of them. But Elsa got literal magic, so she defeated the boss Hun with a paper fan. I think she's a safe bet. Let's get down to business. I was going to say Pocahontas, but I think you're right. I was gonna say if Mulan wasn't the top of the list, I'd be confused. Elsa. For starters, she can fabricate an entire fortress out of nothing, as well as autonomous ice creatures to be her soldiers. She spends the game making outfits for herself in perfect safety while everyone else gets mobbed and staked through the eyeballs with carrots. Would Elsa powers still work if the arena was a desert? Or would she be like Frozone, stuck like Chuck when it's too dry? I have 3 potential winners. Elsa on account of having superpowers that can be used offensively. Mulan on having actual combat training. Nala, if you count her, for being a literal lion. Merida. It's all about the bow and arrow skills. Unless she had the arena from catching fire, the fucking sunburn alone would kill her. Also horseback riding and basic wilderness survival. But if the arena is anywhere outside of Scotland, she's screwed. She would absolutely kick ass. Moana is a dark house candidate. Stick by the water. Good climber. Fearless. Experience going toe-to-toe with demigods. All of them. They would gang together to defeat all of the obstacles, figure out how to break out of the gaming arena, and then stop the tyrannical system. According to extensive research of Shrek the Third, I think this is exactly what would happen. Yeah, pretty much. It's easy to get wrapped up in the stats and forget that their characters would never let them just allow this to happen. Way too much empathy. While singing, it keeps the tactical timing correct. Elsa can literally create sentient life and freeze everyone on their starting pedestals AoE style. There's no contest here, 20th level elemental wizard wins. I like this is my favorite headcanon now. Rapunzel, she got that hair, she can use it as a blanket, climb a tree, murder people, you name it. Fucking lethal with a frying pan. And heal. And most importantly, heal herself. In the sequel TV series she gets an area of effect death incantation and a super Saiyan incantation. So yeah, she's up there in the power level with Elsa. Link. Ariel. She could just hide in the ocean until everyone else killed each other. Then when there was only one left, sneak attack. If there's a pond, then Elsa would freeze it. Unless the arena is mostly land. Do Leia and Frank and Furter count? Oh, I hadn't thought of Nala. Technically not in the Disney princess lineup, and also she's not a princess. But yes, Nala would be a good contender. They own Alien, so I think the daughters of the queen also count. Mulan makes it to the final 2 until she freezes to death and Elsa wins it all. Pocahontas. Merida goes off doing stupid stuff to prove herself. Mulan wouldn't kill out of good consciousness. Belle won't survive the dogs/wolves without Beast. Mulan willingly killed an entire army, few survivors, with a single rocket. I think she would participate. Conscience. Consciousness just means she's awake. I think Pocahontas has a good chance depending on the terrain. Winning HG isn't all about combat, finding food is a huge part. Also, isn't Loki, technically, a Disney princess now? If we're going to include Loki, we have to include Deadpool. Illusion magic, cunning, and throwing knives. Game over. Does Loki beat Captain Marvel? Either way, I choose River Tam. Ain't no power in the verse can stop her. Not one of the early ones, he'll tell you that right now. The one from Brave. Literally the MC of the Hunger Games. Elsa can freeze the entire arena as soon as the games start. Rhea. She has the experience of sourcing food. Can stomach terrible jerky. She's paranoid enough to not really trust. Manages as well to survive as a child looking about 10 to 16 or 18. She saw her entire civilization turn to stone and still somehow survived all those years. Definitely a survivor. Had to scroll way too far to see Rhea. She can fight with the best of them, she's a hardened survivor, and her sidekick is a literal 25-foot shape-shifting goddamn dragon. Leia BC, even the vacuum of space can't kill her. It's obviously Nala Yamuppets. Merida can take a lion easily. Her aim is basically Hawkeye level. Moana would club a lion Hercules style. Elsa has superpowers, it's not even fair. The moment she gets worried it'll be winter, which only seems to amplify her powers. Leia has a blaster, so like simple stuff. And don't get me started on the aliens from Alien, which Disney now owns. Kazuko. I love Kazuko but he'd lose to a sleeping Briar Rose if anyone left him alone in a fight. Unless either Cinderella, Aurora, or Snow White's animals magically helping you powers extend to mutations. This would come down to Pocahontas, Merida, and Mulan. I'd bet on Mulan, just cause she actually has more martial training, has archery, swordplay, and her Chinese cannon/firework things. Belle. Someone deranged enough to fall in love with a monstrous buffalo, could just have the capacity to survive the Hunger Games. Her only weakness is Stockholm Syndrome. Elsa by a long shot. She's an insanely powerful sorceress who can create life. And not just animate an object or bring life back to a dead thing, she brings a snowman to life and it's a full-on living sentient creature. She's basically a god. I'd say Mulan canon-wise, but TBH Rapunzel could strangle someone to death with her hair and she has a freaking pan like girl ain't going down. I am going with Cinderella because she can control and communicate with animals. Not to mention she has a magical entity she can call on when she needs help. Snow White does this, too. And Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. It'd make an interesting standoff for those three. Does that mean she can control Nala? Thematically. Meridia. Practically. Elsa. She's literally a magical ice goddess that can flash freeze an entire lake. The only other princess with anything approaching supernatural power is Moana, and her power is over_water_. The Scottish one. Elsa, and it's not even close. She's so off compared to the other princesses. Aquila. Andrina. Arista. Atina. Adela. Alana. Y'all, off technicality, it's gotta be Hela from Thor. Thematically, consider Pocahontas and Mulan too. If Elsa didn't immediately freeze everything in the arena, Pocahontas might survive just from knowing what's edible and what's not and being able to track people and avoid being seen. Moana has zero powers.